سخنران بعدی ما خانم صبا بندویی، فعال حقوق بشر از طرف گروه حقوق بشر بلوچستان صحبت خودشون رو گروه حقوق بشر بلوچستان در ارتباط با تشدید نقض حقوق بشر در بلوچستان ایران صحبت می‌کنند.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, security and equality are the most precious and important factors of paving the route of development for the individual and groups' lives in society. Baloch people in Iran face discrimination in all aspects of their life, from birth till death. But the situation of security for Baloch people has become worse since 2009, when the enforcement of security in Balochistan was formally passed into the hands of the Islamic Revolutionary Guards of Iran. To be specific, the section called Mersad, which is part of the QODS forces, the international branch of the Revolutionary Guard. Revenge executions of imprisoned Baloch activists by the official prosecutors of Balochistan, or executing all the men in some villages of Balochistan, are officially confirmed by Iranian authorities in national media in Iran during the last few years. Dumping the bodies of executed Baloch prisoners in unknown places to hide the signs of harsh torture on their bodies from their families, and furthermore depriving family members from their last goodbyes to their beloved ones, has been reported by families in the past. Some of the effects and results of the regime's militarization and discriminatory policies in Balochistan is the high number of arrests and executions of Baloch people. Omar Farouk from the Wall Street Journal wrote in December 2013 that Balochis, who are only 2% of Iran's population, have accounted for at least 20% of executions since 2006. Those numbers are based on figures gathered by Abdurrahman Borudman Foundation at Washington, D.C. base group, which monitors human rights abuses in Iran. The actual numbers may be higher, according to Ms. Roya Borudman, head of Abdurrahman Borudman Foundation. It is becoming more difficult to track executions of Balochis as Iranian authorities increasingly move Balochi prisoners outside the region. Ladies and gentlemen, persistent human rights violations in various areas is so common and is a well-known fact in Iran. Let me just talk about one of them. Last Wednesday was the first day of the academic year in Iran. According to Mr. Nakahi, the Provincial Director of Education of Sistan and Balochistan, 620,000 students from 75,000 of them starting their first year of education had registered to 6,700 schools across Balochistan. It should be noted that 75,000 of first-year students were mainly Baloch boys and girls who are supposed to start learning of how to read and write in their mother language. But unfortunately, like other oppressed nationalities, such as Arabs, Turks, Turkomans, Kurds, they are all deprived from being taught in their mother language and forced to learn in another alien language, which of course would psychologically have an impact on them, as well as social disadvantages on their future in the society. Even though there are not enough facilities and services for students of Sistan and Balochistan province. According to the Provincial Director of Education, from the existing 18,000 classrooms, 11,000 of them are of non-standards and in need of immediate replacements, costing 300 billion tomans, which is of course not available. Some of these non-standard classrooms are known as kappa. This basically means that they are mostly being built from branches and leaves of local palm trees, which are cold in the winter and hot in the summer and prone to catching fire, and many lives of innocent Baluch children have been lost in this way. Furthermore, according to some official authorities, there are 92,000 students who, due to poor family situations, do not have enough facilities around them and fail to attend school. This is the situation of about 70% of Iranian students, which according to the previous Iranian government's education minister are non-Persians and deprived of being taught in their mother language and enjoy enough educational facilities like the rest of the 30%, the lucky 30% of Iran. Yesterday, one of those non-standard primary schools known as Asiya Girls' School in Maskutan in the south of Balochistan was hit by an earthquake of 4.5 Richter, completely destroyed. Luckily, students had left 10 minutes earlier and no one was hurt. In another incident 3 weeks ago, the 3rd of September, in a village of Chabahar known as Bejar village, the school gates of a primary school fell down and the students playing, a 5-year-old girl named Fariba, lost her life. A year ago, a young Baluch teacher named Hamid Reza Gangozhai lost his life while trying to save the life of primary school children in the city of Khash in Balochistan. It is a shame that in the 21st century we have such appalling educational situations for children in Iran. It is an obligation for the international community to put pressure and persuade the Iranian authorities in observing their own constitutional articles and providing facilities and services of children of various nationalities in Iran to be educated at least in their own mother tongue. Thank you for your time.